It is I, Jake Lithium Laskey, the Anti-Antifa Supremacist. Email me, Anti-Antifa Supremacist at gmail.com. Follow me on Twitter at SupremacistAnti. Check me out, of course, on BitChute, where the shock and awe videos are preserved. Looks like our good local buddy, Colin Houck, Punk, can't lay off the old grandpa sauce. Once again, he's busted for DUI. That's the third or so. Seems he likes to get a little tipsy. Okay, so he is a photographer for the University of Oregon Ducks. His photography absolutely sucks. You can follow him on Twitter. You can check out his Facebook page, and you'll see it's absolute garbage. He has no better life but to troll and harass a man like me. He is the one who offered to tell me to renounce, and he would help me take off my tattoos and become one of theirs, Antifa. Although he claims he's not Antifa. He also says that he's doing everything he can to prove that I am leading some underground BS. My family business is Wolf Clan Armory, 287 South Front Street, Crestwell, Oregon. It's pretty public, isn't it? So, Colin, DUI once again. Can't stay off the old alky. He just so happens to like to get a little buzzed up, tipsy, drunk, head to your local kiddie playground and watch the kids. He is a pedo pervert. He is a pedo pervert photographer. He is absolute Antifa garbage. How do I know this? Well, you Antifa members need to understand something. This man is also informing on you. In fact, while he is in the drunk tank, he's crying hard, and he was calling for a detective, and he is crying, saying he will give any information up possible that they want. If you don't believe me, why don't you just contact some of the people that are coming out of that fishbowl released, who were in that fishbowl when he was arrested. Why don't you ask them about his mannerisms, what he was saying, what he was doing, his alligator tears, who he was asking for. This man is everything Antifa is. Yeah. Colin Houck. First time I ever heard about you was you posted a picture of a baby on, what was it, WTF Lane County or something like that on Facebook. You tried to say the baby was a Nazi. A baby. A baby. Not even 1 year old. What happened? That's when people started realizing who you actually were and what you were actually about. Luckily, you moved out a week prior, but your roommate had to give you a call, didn't he? Had to slap you around, didn't he? He was scared to death, wasn't he? Because you sick pervert Colin Houck put a baby's face on Facebook saying it was a Nazi. You are a sick pedo pervert photographer. You're under investigation for a lot more than just DUI. You're everything Antifa is. You're not to be trusted. And if Antifa trusts you, well then, they will be serving time too, huh? While you get a slap on the wrist. You gotta visit, Colin. Hey, and I'm not threatening, but I hear things and told things at my work sometimes. And I get emails. And I get calls. They have a question for you. Do you want another visit? They have a question. I don't have a question for you. They have a question for you. Do you want another visit? You need to end it. You need to move away. You need a brand new start. You need to change your MO. You need to quit being drunk and endangering the lives of our children on the streets. You endanger them drinking and driving. You endanger them when you go to those playgrounds and do whatever you do in your mind. You, Colin Houck, are not a good person. And the message came from someone else, not from me. It's not my threat, nor is it a threat, actually. Quit posting babies' faces on Facebook and saying they're Nazis. You know who's a Nazi? George Soros was a Nazi. He is a Nazi. George Soros is fulfilling the racial plan of the National Socialist Party. And he's doing it by funding Antifa, by funding Refuse Fascism, by funding everyone through his Open Society Foundation, Open Borders Foundation. Antifa, you're funded by a Nazi. You are Nazis.